So now what you are going to do, you are going to change the scale, okay, so that it fills all the places. So how to do it? So just increase the scale. Suppose you make it 10, okay, then press OK. Sorry, BH. So air concrete 0.01. See, your concreting has come, okay. Or if you want to make the thickness more, then what you are going to do, simply put 0.1. Press OK. Like this. This is the way of showing the concrete, okay. But in your case, these are the straight lines. So you have to select what? Go to the BH edit. So are you able to do this or not? Are you able to find this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first you have to do what? You have to select this add peak points, okay. So now here you are going to say, again you can change it, okay. Then go to that ANSI, then your that what kind of that hatching is there, it will come. So based on this only you can select, okay. Suppose this it is given as like ANSI 38, okay. So it will come like this. So just okay. So see, it will come like this, okay. So now if you want to make the lines not much thicker, then what you are going to do, BH edit, then go to increase the size, okay, 1.75 suppose. So see, it becomes like this, okay. So basically you have to play with play in here how to in this BH you have to play with the command that that is scale, okay. Here you have to do everything, you have to do with it this scale. So now suppose you have to ANSI, this is in our case it is what? It is ANSI 31, okay. Okay. Now what I am going to do, suppose you want to scale it, okay. So before learning about the scale, first let us give the dimension, okay, linear dimension. Suppose from here to here, what is the distance? It is 30, okay. Suppose now you want to, suppose now I want to make it suppose 15. Suppose I want to make half of this structure, then what I am going to do, simply I am going to use the scale, okay, SCALE, scale, okay. Then select object, so whole object I am going to select like this, okay. Then here you can see select object, specify opposite corners 3 found, so 3 objects has been found, okay. After that I will press what? Simply I will press enter, okay. Then specify base point. So how to specify the base point? Suppose I am going to select the midpoint here. So how to select the midpoint in this point, in this base point? So simply I am going to write down MIDPOINT, midpoint, okay. So in that case your midpoint will be shown, okay. After that what I am going to do, I am going to simply click on here. Then after that specify scale factor or copy reference. So scale factor, suppose I am going to make half of it, okay, make half of it. Then what I am going to do, so half means 0.5, okay, 0.5, press enter. So your drawing will become half of the previous one. See, in the previous case it was 15, but now it becomes half of the previous one, okay. Suppose you want to make it again this base, you want to make it 30, then in that case your factor will be how much? Can anyone tell me? Your factor will be how much? Your scale factor will be how much? Suppose you want to make this base from this 15, you want to make it 30, then your base factor, sorry, scale factor will be how much? Scale, okay. So first I am going to put scale. After that what I am going to do, I am going to select this. So all things has been selected, sorry, not all things. So here all things has been selected. After that what I am going to do, I am going to select the objects. Simply I am going to press enter, okay. Then specify the base point. So how to select the base point? So these are all also base point, but simply what I am going to do, I am going to select the midpoint here, okay, MIDPOINT, midpoint. So midpoint has been, now after that click on this midpoint. So here now you can see your base length is how much? It is 15 units. Suppose I want to make it 30 30 unit. Okay, this base I want to make it 30 unit. So in that case, your scale factor will be how much? Can anyone tell me? In the previous case, 2. Yes, you have to put 2. Okay, so it will become like previous one. Okay, suppose you have to make it 60. Suppose you want to make it 60, then in that case, again go to scale, then select the whole object. After that, what we are going to do, press enter, then select base point, midpoint. So in 2007, it simply will not show the midpoint automatically. You have to write down midpoint, okay, like this, midpoint, then press enter. Then only your midpoint will be shown. Then click on here. After that, what you are going to do, you are going to simply put the scale factor as 2, okay. So it will become, see, it will become 60, okay. So like this, you can do it. Or suppose now, if you want to stretch this, suppose you want to stretch this, okay. So for simply stretching this, you can use 2 things, okay. You can use 2 commands. Suppose select this, first select this, you can stretch how much, you can stretch like this, okay. Select this, select the in point, like this, you can stretch anywhere. Suppose you have to stretch it, you can stretch anywhere, okay, like this. Or you can simply use what? Or you can use the command stretch, 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 okay. Then after that, what you'll have to do, you will have to first, before doing this, let's do one thing. First, rotate this, okay. Suppose I'm going to stretch this portion, okay. First, I'm going to rotate this. First, on polar, then OSNAP is already on. Then first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate this, okay. Rotate. Then after that, what I'm going to do, sorry, spelling, ROTAT, rotate. So already you are familiar with this rotate command. So just select this, then press enter. So your cursor becomes like this. And after that, you have to select this point, and you can simply rotate this object, okay. Now suppose you want to stretch this portion, then what you are going to do? Simply going to write down stretch, okay, STRETCH, stretch. After that, what you are going to do? You are going to select this. Then you are going to specify the 2 points. Here you can select, and opposite corner here you can select. Now, if you click on any point, okay, any point in here, and if you select any point in here, then automatically this whole thing will be selected. Then after that, what you are going to do? You are going to select the in point, okay. After that, press enter, then select the end point. Then you are going to press it like this, you can make, okay. And suppose first find out the distance between these 2 points, okay. So dimensions, okay, the distance is suppose 92.33, okay. So here you can see your dimension is coming as 92.33, okay. You can make it 92.33 also. So how to make it? So I think all of you already know this, how to make it. So first go there, see here it is primary units, okay. Decimal separator, here it is in my computer it is shown as comma. Okay, you can make it point. So when you make it point, it will become point automatically. Okay. See, now it becomes point. Okay. So like this you can do. So now suppose I want to make it 112.33. So how I am going to do it? Simply I am going to click here, then it. Then I will select 1 point in here, 1 point in here. Then automatically it will get selected. Then after that I will press enter. Then I will click on here. Then I will press here. Then I will click on this point. Then suppose I want to make 30 ortho on 30 unit more. Okay, simply put 30. Then press enter. So it will automatically become 30 unit more. Okay, so now if we determine the dimension, okay, now the new dimension, then you can see it will become what, 112.33. okay, linear. Click here, linear, select this point, and from here see 122.33. so this way you can trace it. Okay, so basically your drawing is like this one only, but these are the commands you can use while drawing this. Or suppose in future drawings you will be requiring these commands like this scale. Okay, and suppose this the rotate command, or suppose the stretch command. These are the commands you will be requiring in your advanced studies. Okay, so that is why I have showed you. Anyway, your drawing is like this one only. So these things you can simply draw it using the command polygon. Okay, POLYGON. Again I am showing you polygon command, enter. So number of how many number of sides in this polygon? 1 2 3 4 5. So simply put 5. Okay, then after that what we are going to do, we are going to, suppose I am going to start from here. Okay, so after that, sorry, is I forgot to write down is polygon, enter. The number of sides equal to 5. Then I am going to use the is. Okay, ed. So here now this time I am going to write down simply e. Okay, then press enter and specify the first point. Suppose from here I am going to start, then the next point. So from here, this point to this point, the distance is how much? It is 30. So if you press enter, then it will become like this. After that, what you are going to do, you are going to simply write b heads. Okay, b heads. Then press enter. Okay, then this screen will appear. So first you have to select, suppose this time I am going to make like this. Okay, then scale, suppose scale I am going to make 2, and then after that I will click here and select this. Then after that I will select this, then press enter. Okay, then again this screen will appear. Then you don't have to do anything, just simply press OK. Then it will become like this. And after that, what you are going to do, you are going to click on dimension, then click here linear, click here, then you can give the dimension. Okay, suppose this 30 you want to bring inside this cursor. Okay, then how to do it? Click here, go to properties, then go to, where is it, text, text position vertical, above. Here it is above, so just click on this outside, sorry, not outside, click on centered. Okay, then this dimension will go inside this. Clear? So like this you can do it. Suppose you have to give the scientific one, then what you are going to do, so go, click here, that all enable on, then after that all format, then click on this engineering. Suppose engineering So like this, okay, engineering. So this 30 unit is converted into that 1.181 feet, okay. So like this you can do. So the next drawing. So can you do it now? It is a very simple one. Can you do it?
Yes, sir.
So I think many of you have already done this. So now this problem, okay, this drawing I am going to show you how to do it. So before that, can you see here? These are the rounds in here. So these are called as donuts. Okay, so how to make donuts? So for this, we are going to use the command called donut. Donut. So how to use this? Okay. So donut, D-O-N-U-T, donut. So command is donut. Press enter. Then after that, what you are going to do? Specify inside diameter of the donut. So in your drawing, that inside diameter is given here is how much? It is 4. Outside diameter of the donut is given as 6. Okay. Simply put the values. So inside diameter, specify inside diameter of the donut, that is 4. Press enter. Then outside diameter, press 6. Press enter. And after that, simply your cursor will become like this. Then press your left key of your mouse. Okay. So it will become like this. Okay. So it is a filled donut. Okay. Filled donut. So the new in infinite numbers of donuts you can make like this. Suppose you want. So suppose you have to make a unfilled donut. Okay. Unfilled. So how to make a unfilled donut? So here you can see these are filled donut. Okay. So unfilled. How to make an unfilled one? So click, then again you have to write down the command is fill, okay. Then press enter. After that, enter mode on off. So in our case, our fill command is on. Okay. So if you want to off it, OFF, just press off, then press enter. Okay. Then again, now you have to follow the previous commands of donut. Okay. DONUT, donut. Press enter. Then your inside dia 4. Press enter. Outside dia press enter 6, enter. Then after that, simply draw like this. Okay, these are, see here, these are unfilled donut. Okay, like this you can make. Okay, clear? পাৰিছা তোমালোকে বনাবৰ কাৰণে এইটো?
Yes, sir.
Unfill command একবার দেখাই দিয়কচোন আকৌ একবার।
So command is fill, F-I-L-L. Before drawing the donut, what you are going to do? You are going to use the command fill, F-I-L-L. Enter. So now enter mode. So if you want a fill donut, okay, fill donut, then what you are going to do? You are going to keep it on. So moi আকৌ এতিয়া কি কৰিম? মই fill donut এটা বনাব যাম. What I am going to do? I am going to draw a fill donut. Okay, so here in our case, it is already off. So now what I am going to do? I am simply going to write on. Enter. So after that, what? So command is what? DONUT, donut. Enter. So inside diameter is 4. Then outside diameter is 6. Then simply click in it. Then again it becomes filled one. Okay. Then suppose you want to make it unfilled. Then again write down fill. Enter. Then off. Then command is your DONUT, donut. Then 4. Then 6. Enter. Like this. Okay. So it will become like this. So this is the way of doing it. So now I'm going to show you this one. Okay. So how to do it? So here you can see this is a, so distance in the unit is how much for this distance? See here, it is 10, 20, 20, 20, 20, 10. So 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, it is 80. 80 plus 10 is equal to 90. 90 plus 10 is equal to 100. Okay. So one side is of this rectangle, one side is 100. And in this side, it is how much? The vertical distance is how much? This is 10 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10. It is 50. So we can make a rectangle first. Okay. This is the rectangle. You can simply use the line command also to make it, or you can simply use the rectangle command to draw this. Okay. So what I am going to do, I am going to use the rectangle command. Okay. In your book, maybe it is used in line command. Okay. It is also used the, they have also used the rectangle command only. Okay. So let's do this. First, I'm going to set the limit again. Okay, it is already been set. Let's simply zoom it. Okay, regenerated model. So for drawing the rectangle, what you can do? You can use this rectangle. Can you see this rectangle here? You can select this, or simply you can use the command rectangle. Okay, RECTANGLE, rectangle. So after that, what it will come? It specify the first corner point or chamfer elevation, fillet thickness, width. Okay, so here I am going to use the width. Okay, so specify line of width of the rectangle. So width. Okay, so 100. Then first corner point. So area dimensions. So dimensions I am going to use the, okay, specify length of the rectangle. So length of the rectangle is how much? What is the length of the rectangle? How much?
100.
100.
100. Simply write 100. Okay. Then width is how much? 50. Enter. What is happening? Wait. Okay, I'm simply going to off this. Okay, again I'm going to open it. Okay, so I'm going to use the rectangle command. Okay, so our rectangle is done. So if you take the dimension, then here it is 100. Okay, then here dimension linear, then click here. Okay, then now we can proceed. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to draw the we are going to draw the donuts. Okay, so already I have told you to draw the donuts. What is the command we have used? DONUT, donut. Okay, so now you have to give the inside diameter. Inside diameter is how much? It is 4. Then outside diameter, it is what? It is 6. Okay, press enter. So now specify the center of the donut, or so from now what we are going to do, I am going to simply write down. So we don't know the center. We don't know the center from where I have to draw it. So simply I am going to write down here from. Okay, FROM, from. Enter. Okay, so what I am going to do, base point. I am going to select the base point. Base point means from where I am going to draw it. Okay, so this is, suppose this is your base point. Okay, now from this base point, the offset distance I am going to give. Okay, so offset distance will be how much? For the first one, offset distance will be how much? From this point, this is at this offset is at what? How much distance? So you can see here in the x direction, in the x in this horizontal direction, it is at a distance of how much? 10 unit. Okay, and in the vertical direction, it is a distance of how much? 10 unit. Okay, so simply I am going to give what? I am going to give 10 comma 10. Okay, so this thing you can draw. Suppose I am going to give it at the rate of, so why I am going to, why I am using this at the rate of, because I am going to draw it from this point. Okay, so at the rate of 10 comma 10, press enter. So now see, you can see here your first donut has been prepared in this drawing. Okay, so now you can see here in this drawing, so all are nothing but your donuts. So you can use the command, like which command you can use? You can use the command copy, or here you can use one another command. Okay, one another command that is called your array, ARRAY. So what is the use of this array command? Array command is another form of your copy command. Okay, so we have already discussed about the copy command. So what is the use of the copy command? Why we have used the copy command? So suppose if you want to copy one thing from one object to another, suppose you have a one object, and from this object, if you want to make another copy of it, we simply use what? We simply use the copy command. But here, what we are going to use? We are going to use the array command. Okay, so array command is another form of your copy command. But here, what happens? This command creates multiple copies. Okay, multiple copies in a single way. Okay. So this command creates multiple copies of selected object in a rectangular or in polar form. See here it is what? So if you consider this as a base donut, then you can see here from here to here the distance is how much? The distance is 20. Okay, and in this direction it is 15. From here to here it is also 15. Then in that way, so you have already drawn this. So here you can see from all the corresponding donuts to the other donut, the distance is same compared to the other one. See here, from here to here in the x direction, the distance is how much? It is 20, and in the y direction, it is how much? It is 15. So if you consider this one here, from here to here, it is also 20, and in this direction 15. So you can use the command array. Okay, so how to use the array command? So now you can use the command array. Okay, ARRAY. Press enter. So this type of screen will appear. So here rows, you have to give the rows and the columns. So how many rows are there? How many rows are there? How many rows of donuts are here? Can anyone tell me? How many? 3. And column is how much?
3 rows, 5 columns. 5.
5 columns. Okay, so simply write down rows is equal to 3 and columns is equal to 5. Clear? So after that, rows offset and column offset. So in this direction of your rows, okay, in the direction of your rows, the distance is how much? How much unit is the distance?
Sir, 50.
15. And in the column direction, in the direction of your column, that is in x direction, your offset distance is how much?
100.
Not 100. From here to here, it is how much?
So 20.
20. Okay. So row offset is how much? Row offset is your 15. And column offset is your how much? That is 20. Okay. Then after that, after putting this, you simply select the object. Okay. Then select this object. Then press. Then again click like this. Then press OK. See here. So if you have used the copy command, you have to copy again and again and again. But here, in a single instance, your whole diagram has been, whole drawing has been completed. Okay. So like this, you can do it. So are you able to do it? Are you able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Those who are not able to do it, I'm again going to show you. Okay. So first, what you'll have to do? First, you have to draw the rectangle. Okay. So rectangle dimension is already given. So in the x direction, the length is given as how much? 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20. This is 100. And in the y direction, it is how much? 10 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10. It is equal to 50. Okay. So first, draw the rectangle. After that, what you are going to use? You are going to use the command donut. DONUT. Okay. Then press enter. And after that, specify the inside diameter of the donut. So inside diameter is how much? It is 4. And outside diameter is how much? It is 6. Then press enter and specify the center of the donut. And specify how to specify the So you don't know how to specify here, but then simply you are going to write on from. Okay, simply you are going to write on from. Okay, but you know the distance. Okay, distance of these donuts from this point, because from this point, if you consider this as a base point, from here the distance in the x direction it is at 10 unit, and in the y direction it is at in y direction it is at 10 unit. Okay, the first donut that is you are going to draw here. So simply write down from. Okay, then press enter. And after that, you have to specify the base point. So I'm going to specify this base point as like this. Okay, and after that, from here you already know the distance of the coordinate of the donut from this base point. So ordinate is how much? That is at the rate of 10, 10. So your first donut is done. Okay. So now what we are going to do? We are going to use the command array. ARRAY, array. So this type of screen will pop up. After that, what we are going to do? Rows. So after that, you are going to see how many numbers of rows are there. So okay. So this is one row, second row, third row. Okay. Column is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So that is what you are going to specify here. Okay. So 3. And here it is 5. Okay. Then row offset. So row offset means in direction of row, the distance is how much? From one donut to another donut, the distance is how much? It is 15 unit. In row direction, see here, from here to here, center to center distance is how much? It is 15 unit. And in the x direction, that is in column direction, the distance is how much? From center to center, it is 20 unit. Okay. So simply put the value, offset value here, 15, 20. Okay. Then after that, what you are going to do? You are going to select the object. So which object you are going to select? You are going to select this. Then after that, you are going to press enter. You can press enter, or you can simply right click of your mouse. Okay. Then this will appear. You don't have to do anything. Simply press OK. So it will be there. So now, first thing what you will have to do? You have to give the dimensions. Okay. So how to give the dimensions? How to give the dimensions? Then use the linear. So before doing this, first draw line. Okay. So from here, if you see the drawing, so these are the lines. See, you can see the lines. Can you see these lines? So first draw these lines. Okay. So use the command line. Then simply center to center. Simply draw these lines. But while drawing the lines, you must keep on this OSNAP. Okay, otherwise it will be difficult to find the exact center point. Okay, because the center to center distance we are considering, that is the distance from here to here, it is your 15. Okay, and from here to here it is 20 unit. Clear? So all of you must keep on this OSNAP object's name. Then only your center point of this donut will be shown. Otherwise, your dimensions will not come properly. So done. After that, what you are going to do? Select all these. All the lines, because these are dotted lines. Okay, select all of them. So before selecting this, so those who are using this AutoCAD 2007, first you have to do what? You have to go to this other option. Okay, can you see here? By layer, can you see here? So how many of you are using this AutoCAD 2007? Those who are using the higher versions, they can all, if you click on here, or if you write down line type here, okay, line type, LINETYPE. So this type of screen will pop up. Then they will find this dotted option in here only, okay? But those who are using the 2007 version, they will have to simply go to this load option. Then select the dotted line, okay? Select dotted line. Which type of line is in here? See here, straight line, then small, like this. So it is like, I think it is like this one, okay? So simply select this one, or simply you can use this one. Okay, okay, press okay. So now you can see this line has come in here, okay? So after you have shut down this AutoCAD, then it will again go on, okay? Again you have to load this. Then after that, press okay. Then after that, you can see here, it comes here, okay? After that, just select these lines. So how to select this? Shift, okay, press shift, continuously pressing shift and select this. Then click here, then select this one. Okay, after that, why it is not coming? Okay. So after that, what do you have to do? You will have to give the dimensions. Okay, so click on dimension, then linear. So in which side it is given? So it is given in towards this direction. Okay, so here, okay. So now first select this point and select this point. Done. Then again right click, with linear. Click here, click here. Done. Okay. Then from here to here and from here to here. Okay. So again right click, repeat linear from here. Then again right click exit, then again your dimension, then linear. Okay, then click here, then go to this corner, then bring your mouse to this direction, keep ortho on. Okay, then in that case it will be easy to identify this. Okay. Okay, now this total distance from here to here you have to show. Then again exit, then again right click, sorry, dimension, then go to linear, then click on here, click here, click like this. Okay, so now these things, it is inside, I think they're outside. Suppose you want to make this 15 inside the, to bring this 15 inside the arrow, then how to do it? Just simply select this, sorry, then select this, select this, select this, select this, right click, properties. Okay, you can select all of them together, or simply select one, and then after using the modify and go to match properties, you can do like this. Okay, suppose I am going to select this one only. Okay, and after that what I am going to do, next it is above, now I am going to make it centered. Okay, then I will close this. Okay, now I am going to use what? I am going to use the match properties. Okay, so I will select this, simply I am going to click all of them. But here, as it is very small portion, okay, so what I am going to do, wait, properties, I will decrease the size of the text height. I will make 1, 1, 2. Okay, now it is coming. Then again I am going to use the modify, then match properties. Simply I am going to click here, so it will be like this. Okay, if you want to bring this text inside this cursor, then only it will be required. Okay, otherwise it is not required. So are you able to do it, all of you? Any doubt? Any doubt up to this? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can ask. Now what we are going to do, I am going to simply put the arrows. Okay, these arrows. Okay, these dimensions are not given yet, so these dimensions I will give first. Does anyone have any question regarding giving the dimensions? Any question? How to give the dimension? How to make this two-headed arrow, single-headed arrow, these things? Any question?
No.
Okay. Any other? At least 100. Now to show this, okay. Now to show this, you can use the arrow. You can simply draw it with the help of this line, or you can use the different commands. Okay, one among them is leader, leader, leader command. Okay, leader, simply write down leader, leader, enter, then specify leader start point. Suppose I am going to start it from here. Okay, suppose I am going to start it from this portion. So ortho, keep ortho off. So like this I am going to make. Okay, press enter. leader, leader, then start point, ortho off, now ortho on, then press enter, then again enter. Okay, now wait. Okay, this screen will appear. Now here write down. Now here write down internal dia. So what you have to write down? Donut, internal dia, and outer dia. Okay, ID is equal to 4, DONUT, donut, and press enter. I dot B is equal to how much? It is equal to 4. Then press enter. Then O dot D is equal to your 6. So like this you can make. Okay, then after that press enter. If you want to move like this, you can move. Okay, or suppose if you want to move closer, then simply bring it to here. Like this you can draw. So if you want to edit this, then donut. Okay, clear? So command is what? Command is your leader. Okay. Are you able to do it? Or simply you can use the command what? You can use the command TP. TP. TP, okay, TP, after that enter. So this type of screen will pop up. Then after that, what you'll have to do, go to annotation. So here it is annotation. Okay, after that, go to your arrows. Can you see arrow here? Click on this arrow. And after that, draw the arrow. Like this, you can draw the arrow. Okay, so this arrow you can rotate anywhere. So if you want to see here, it is a single-headed arrow. Can you see here? It is a single-headed arrow. So if you want to make it a double-headed arrow, then how to make it? Okay, simply click here. Sorry. See here, arrow type single. Okay, so you click here. Now select double. So your arrow will become double-headed. Okay. So if you want to stretch it like this, you can stretch it also. So what is the command to draw this type of arrows? What is the command? What is the command?